No pregame today as we get ready for the Ferris State Club Dogs and the Northwood Timberwolves. Northwood coming off a sweep of Aquinas last week, winning in overtime 3-2 on Friday, which probably should have been a lot more the way that Northwood wasn't hitting the net. And then on Saturday, kind of getting that 7 goal differential win over Aquinas. Ferris State coming into this game at 0-8 in the MCHC West and 0-19 overall. David Gerling will get his first start for the Northwood Timberwolves in the season, so Aiden Schultz will get a break today. As for the Ferris State Club Dogs, number 30, Oliver McDonald, will get the start for Ferris State. But that will do it here until puck drop. No anthem and no cut after the warm-ups, as I have been told. So we will get ready for puck drop right after this. You're watching Timberwolves Hockey on the Northwood Hockey Network. Welcome back in to Ubigleben Ice Arena as we get set for puck drop between the Ferris State Club Dogs and the Northwood Timberwolves here on the Northwood Hockey Network. Last time these two teams played, Ferris was only able to account for 1 goal for the weekend series. The very first weekend series of the season for the Northwood Timberwolves. Those games were not particularly close. And we are going to have an anthem today. Back here live on the Northwood Hockey Network as we get ready for first period puck drop between the Club Dogs and the Timberwolves. Northwood coming into this series 14-5-1 overall for 43 points. They have 72 goals for, 37 against. In the MCHC East, they are 6-2. And as we stated, the Club Dogs coming into this game 0-8 in the MCHC West and 0-19 or 0-18 overall. Like I said, David Gerling getting his first start of the season. Aiden Schultz is the backup today. If the camera looks like it's in an awkward spot, it kind of is. The way we kind of have to set up here. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves as he gets started here in the first period. Over to Ciceretto on the far side. Up the ice to Boston Bennett, who got it over to Noah Perrin now in the neutral zone. Will dump it on in to the Ferris zone. Picked up there by Drouillard and intercepted by the Timberwolves along the far side. Battled forward, taken away. Almost taken away by the Club Dogs. And back at the point. Shot on by Ciceretto. Didn't get through. Puck goes to the far corner now. Going after it was Jack Guillory. Intercepted Boston Bennett. He has it tipped off his stick by Guillory and a stoppage of play here with 19:23 to go in the first period. Puck goes into the Northwood zone. Held in by the Club Dogs. Shot off of Gerling, and then the shot goes wide again. Puck behind the net now. Picked up along the near corner. Here's Carter Remp. Throws it on into the neutral zone. Just out of the reach of Jeffrey Millette. And Carter Remp picks it up again. Remp has to throw it in as Millette was offsides. And it's picked up there by Andrew Peel. Peel in his own zone. Up the ice to Guillory. Tried a long ice pass and didn't connect. Puck goes back behind the Timberwolves net. Battling for it there, Hogan David along with a Timberwolf. And then picked up there by Jerome Scaturo. And then back into the Timberwolves zone where David Gerling will play it. He'll leave it off for Nicholas DeLauro. Battle for along the back wall. Up the ice go the Timberwolves. It's Ben Bolin, and he's taken down. And we are going to get a power play for the Northwood Timberwolves. On the season, Northwood 15 of 64 on the power play. They are hitting at 23.4% on the season. $18-19 to go here in the first period. A power play coming up for Northwood. Puck drop will be to the right of Oliver McDonald. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. It's Noah Perrin at the point. Perrin gets it to Cade Sanborn. Back to Perrin at the point. Noah Perrin gets it across. A chance, a shot. It might have been deflected off of McDonald and goes all the way back into the Timberwolves zone. I think that was a shot by Connor White as Noah Perrin picks it up behind Gerling, and he'll set up the offense. Here's Noah Perrin now. Gets it over to Connor White. Connor White in the neutral zone. Now gains the offensive zone. Connor White drops it off for Iverson, who got it back to Cade Sanborn. Sanborn along the far side, throws it on, stopped by McDonald. Picked up Iverson now along the far side. Iverson spins around, throws it off the skate of Sanborn, but now picks it back up. Iverson behind the net. Back to Connor White at the point. Here's White. White, a shot that's blocked in front. But Cade Sanborn able to pick it up along the far side. Sanborn now with it. Cade Sanborn gets it. Connor White shot, and they score on the power play. It's 1-0 Timberwolves. What a job moving the puck around in the offensive zone. And Northwood has taken the 1-0 lead. Make that 16 for 65 on the power play for the Timberwolves. Puck drop back to center ice. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. It's Carter Kaiser. Kaiser up the ice in the neutral zone, and then Kaiser looked like he laid out a club dog. Here come the Timberwolves now. Shot. Oh, he didn't get enough of it. Aiden French fed it over, looks like to Connor White, or Kroll, one of them, and didn't get enough on the shot, and it hit the pad. And puck drop will be to the left of Oliver McDonald. Puck drop won by Timberwolves, shot on by French, blocked in front. Puck goes to the far side where it's picked up there by Jason Thornburg, but intercepted by Thomas Kroll. Kroll, the captain, throws one in front, shot, Connor White, oh, it doesn't go in, and McDonald stops the puck. He's able to hold on. I thought the shot from Connor White went in, and McDonald was down, but couldn't put it home, so it remains a 1-0 Timberwolves game with 16:56 left in the first as the puck drop to the left of McDonald. Thomas Kroll will take the drop for Timberwolves. Puck drop won and controlled by the Club Dogs, and they get it out to the neutral zone, picked up there into the Club Dog zone where it's picked up there by Daniel Ciceretto. Up the ice, intercepted Carter Kaiser along the far side. Here's Kaiser. Kaiser just able to get it into the Club Dog zone and intercepted by the Club Dogs and then picked up by Carter Kaiser. Kaiser wheels around along the far side. Thomas Kroll picks it up in his own zone. Here's Thomas Kroll, gets it over to Carter Remp. Off of him and out to the neutral zone it goes where it's picked up by the Club Dogs. Here comes Ferris State now. That's Harry Guillory. He can't get it in. Picked up, thrown into the Timberwolves zone. And picked up there by the Timberwolves in the neutral zone. It's Connor Stemke. He lost it. And then out to the neutral zone it goes. Stemke goes after it, and nobody wants control of the puck. And now Boston Bennett picks it up along the far side. In front, shot. Oh, and a big save there by McDonald as the puck goes to the near corner now. Puck goes to the back wall. Boston Bennett overskated it and then picked up there by Kaiser, or Colton LaRose, who got it over, and now puck along the back wall. Connor Stemke goes after it. Now Boston Bennett threw it in front, and McDonald's got to hold on. 15:36 to go here in the first. It's 1-0 Timberwolves. And puck drop will be to the left of Oliver McDonald. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Connor Stemke shot on, blockered away by McDonald. Puck goes to the back wall, now picked up there by the Timberwolves. Connor Stemke. Stemke with it. Stemke trying to get a shot. Picked up there, Boston Bennett now. Here's Boston Bennett along the near side. Gets it to Carter Remp. Carter Remp down low to Colton LaRose. LaRose threw it in front. Good stick there by McDonald. And all the way down into the Timberwolves zone. No icing as Hayden Staley was racing after the puck. Puck along the back wall. He pins it to the wall. And puck battle for along the far side where it's picked up there by Ben Bolin. Bolin got it across to Remp. Remp just out of the reach of Jeffrey Millette. And then picked up by the Club Dogs and thrown in. And here come the Club Dogs now. It's Lilly. Lilly, a shot. A save, David Gerling. Oh, another save, David Gerling. What a save. He made the initial save and able to go quickly and get to the rebound as the puck goes to the far side and back out to the neutral zone. As puck to the far side, picked up there by Garrett Vanderlaan. And up the ice they go. It's Colton King. King, a shot on, sticked away by Gerling as it's picked up behind the net by Ciceretto. Ciceretto gets it over to Noah Perrin now. Perrin up the ice to Jeffrey Millette. Millette now with it in his own zone. Gains and gets into the neutral zone. And a swing there by Ben Bolin as he couldn't get it in the zone. And out into the Timberwolves zone it goes where Noah Perrin will pick it up. And here's Noah Perrin now. Into the neutral zone he goes. Thrown on ahead by Max Saselskis. We'll get a change for the Timberwolves with 13:54 to go here in the first period. Puck to the Timberwolves zone. Noah Perrin picks it up for Northwood. Gets it around to Nick Moody. Moody up to Cade Sanborn. Cade Sanborn, he's got a chance. Sanborn shoots. Oh, he shot it wide. Puck in and stoppage of play. Cade Sanborn went right between two Club Dog defenders, had a great chance at a 2-0 lead and just shot it wide. And puck drop is going to come to center ice. And nope, going to be to the right of McDonald. So we have another Northwood power play with 13:33 to go here in the first. But the two saves by David Gerling, if you haven't played all season, what a two great opportunities at some saves as the puck along the near side. LaRose just out of the reach of Remp, and it goes into the neutral zone. Picked up Carter Remp. Here's Carter Remp now. Gets it over to Connor Stemke. Stemke in the offensive zone. Connor Stemke goes in behind the net, threw one in front to nobody as Carter Remp. Got it down low to Boston Bennett. Bennett along the far side, now gets it to Carter Remp. Now over to LaRose. LaRose to Boston Bennett off his stick and out. And all the way down, it's cleared with 1:30 to go on the power play. David Gerling will play it to the far side for Carter Remp. Carter Remp up to Connor Stemke now. Stemke up to Boston Bennett off his stick. And it's in the neutral zone, but here comes Jack Guillory and the Club Dogs. Guillory, a shot, a big save by David Gerling. Picked up there by the Timberwolves. It's Aiden French. French lost it. Noah Perrin picks it up. Into the neutral zone he goes. Noah Perrin lost it and then gained control of it. Perrin along the far side. Throws it down low. Picked up there by Aiden French. French behind the net. Gets it to Connor White now. Connor White at the point. Connor White gets it over to Sanborn. Sanborn threw one in front. Shot. Didn't get enough of it. Vasil trying to throw one on off the pass and didn't get enough of the shot as McDonald holds on. 46 seconds left on the Northwood power play. Puck drop one by the Timberwolves. Noah Perrin skates it back to the point. Gets it over to Connor White. Connor White back to Perrin. Noah Perrin shot on. Blocked in front. Vasil a chance. He can't get a shot off. And puck still in the zone. And Ferris State still can't get it out. Kane Sanborn and Ferris finally gets the puck out of the zone with 26 left on the power play. Here's Sebastiano Vasil now. Vasil throws it to the back wall. Picked up Saselski. Here's Max Saselski. Gets it over to Ciceretto. Ciceretto along the near wall. Gets it to Vasil. Vasil in the circle. Shot blocked in front. Puck goes to the far side for Cade Sanborn. Sanborn had it poked off his stick. And 2 seconds, and that'll do it for the Northwood power play. We are back to Ferris State being full strength as the puck goes into the Ferris State zone. Picked up by Jonah Kramer, and he's pinned along the wall. He's holding on to Cade Sanborn. And picked up there by Aiden French. French along the far corner, threw it in front. Shot saved by McDonald. That was Ben Bolin right in front. Back to the point. Ciceretto got it up. And picked up Thomas Kroll. Kroll throws it back behind him, around behind the net, now to the far side, where it's attempted to be picked up by Bobby Lilly. He couldn't get a stick on it, and now off the near wall, into the neutral zone it goes, where it is Colton King. King ridden off the puck by Kroll. Here's Thomas Kroll now. Back into the neutral zone it goes. Here's Ben Bolin. Bolin gets it across to Aiden French. Aiden French shot, blocked, and out of play, and a stoppage of play with 10:36 to go here in the first. Still 1-0 Timberwolves. Well, Northwood has had their opportunities for sure in this game. Puck drop to the right of McDonald. Picked up there, thrown on Nick Moody. Moody throws one on, and that's wide. Got deflected off a shin. And puck along the far side for Colton LaRose. LaRose got it down to Boston Bennett. Bennett a shot. Sticked away by McDonald. I don't know if Bennett was passing that or shooting it, but it deflected off a stick. Into the neutral zone it goes. Colton LaRose picks it up in the neutral zone. Here's Colton LaRose gaining the offensive zone. Leaves it off. Pass across. Stemke threw one over to Bennett. Bennett stumbled. And puck along the near corner now. Colton LaRose throws it. Stemke a shot. Oh, it doesn't go. Puck to the far side. Boston Bennett picks it up for the Timberwolves. Puck along the far side, battled for. Boston Bennett fell down and out to the neutral zone and cleared on down, where it will be an icing on the Club Dogs with 9:46 to go here in the first period. It's still 1-0 Timberwolves off the power play goal. And the puck drop will be to the right of Oliver McDonald. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Carter up at the point. Shot on. Doesn't go. Picked up by Cade Sanborn along the far corner. Got it behind the net to Siselski. Siselski back to Cade Sanborn. Sanborn along the far side. Sanborn left it off Iveso. Down low for Siselski. Then he goes back to the far side. Siselski throws one on, and that goes wide as Carter Remp will pick it up at the point. Then throw it to Cade Sanborn off his stick. And then Carter Remp can't gain control of it. And back come the Ferris State Club Dogs now. It's Colton King gaining the offensive zone. Shot sticked away by Gerling to the near corner. Cade Sanborn up to Max Siselski now. Siselski in the neutral zone. Gains the offensive zone. Max Siselski tried to throw one across. Good stick there by Harry Guillory. And held in by the Timberwolves. Thrown down low. Siselski down low. Gets it over. Thomas Kroll. Kroll waits for someone. Now picked up there by Nick DeLauro. And then thrown over to Siselski. DeLauro will throw it down low and around the net. Puck goes to the near wall now. Aiden French goes after it, but picked up by the Club Dogs. And then Carter Remp will pick it up in the neutral zone and throw it into the Ferris State zone with 8:31 to go here in the first. Still 1-0 off the power play goal. Puck to the back wall, now behind the net. Picked up by the Club Dogs and thrown out to the neutral zone. And then picked up there by the Timberwolves, Connor White. Connor White lost it, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Here's Ciceretta now. Gets it over to Noah Perrin. Perrin up the ice to Kroll, and then that is going to be a delayed offside on the Timberwolves. Thrown into the neutral zone by the Club Dogs. Connor White picks it up. Here's Connor White. Left one off, and just a kind of a blind pass there, and a stoppage of play, and a hand pass coming on the Timberwolves. Stoppage play with 7:54 here in the first period. We remain 1-0. I don't know the score of the D1 game, so I will get that for you in the intermission as the Ferris State Club Dogs win the draw. And then out to the neutral zone it goes. And thrown by Carter Kaiser into the Club Dog zone. Here's Moody. Moody throws it into the Ferris zone. Puck goes back to the back wall. Up the ice it goes. Up to Hogan David. He lost it. Picked up there by Scatero. Jerome Scatero got it across. Jeffrey Millette. Millette, a shot, a save by McDonald. Puck to the far side. Ridden off the puck was Bolin. And he's ridden off the puck was Millette there. And here come the Club Dogs. They'll throw it into the Northwood zone. And that will be icing on Ferris State with 7:18 to go here in the first period. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Connor Stepke shot into the glove of McDonald, and another stoppage of play. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Stepke again threw one in front and then picked up by the Ferris State and thrown to the far side. Club Dogs having trouble getting it out, and now they do out to the neutral zone, but it's picked up by Colton LaRose. LaRose will throw it into the FSU zone with 6:59 left here in the first. Puck to the near side. Up to Hogan David. Intercepted there by LaRose. LaRose will just throw it back in. Connor Stepke goes after it. Connor Stepke with it and throws it back behind the net. Picked up Colton LaRose and a stoppage of play. Another hand pass. Ferris State, again, their bench, like last time we came here and they were in Midland, very short bench. They have added a goalie, but as I was told by their coach, they've lost 2 goalies. As the puck drop is won by nobody. Now Northwood picks it up as the puck goes to the near corner. Picked up Cade Sanborn behind the net. Sanborn almost ridden off the puck, regains control. Ivesil gets it now. Lost it, goes to the back behind and around to the near side. And Cade Sanborn throws a check, and David Gerling will just leave it off. No! Overskated. That was Jack Smith who overskated the puck there. And to the far side for Ivesil. Here's Ivesil now. Over to Max Siselski. Siselski gains the offensive zone. Siselski throws one on and stopped by McDonald as the puck goes to the far corner now. Along the far side, Sanborn gets it across. Ivesil back across, shot on, saved by McDonald with the glove off of Siselski. And out to the neutral zone it goes with 5:46 to go. And here comes Noah Perrin, a shot saved by McDonald. And out of the reach of Daniel Ciceretto as the puck goes in behind David Gerling, where it's picked up Noah Perrin. Noah Perrin taken down, puck along the far side, held in by the Club Dogs, and then picked up there Connor White. Here's Connor White now in the neutral zone, gains the offensive zone. Connor White, a shot saved by Oliver McDonald, and a stoppage to play with 5:17 to go. So Northwood has gone wide a few times. They had the breakaway, but Oliver McDonald has made some huge saves for the Club Dogs here in this first period. And puck drop, shot on. Thrown in front, picked up, and Nick Moody in a delayed offside. And here come the Club Dogs now in the neutral zone. And here comes Ferris State and held in by the Club Dogs. It's Kramer, and Moody with a good stick there to tip it wide. Puck behind the net. Northwood trying to get out of their own zone, held in by the Club Dogs. Now on the near side, puck goes behind the net. Thrown in front, doesn't go. That was Evan Druliard. Puck along the far side now. And Gerling will stick it behind him to Nick Moody. Moody along the near wall into the neutral zone where it's picked up there by Jonah Kramer. Lost there, Nick Moody into the neutral zone, all the way down into the Ferris State zone. No icing along the near corner, picked up there by Joey DeMitchell. DeMitchell got it across, he got it back. Here's DeMitchell, a shot, it went high above Gerling. Here come the Timberwolves now. Jack Smith lost it, gained control of by Jeffrey Millette. He'll throw it into the Ferris State zone, where it's picked up by Ferris State now and thrown into the Timberwolves zone all the way down where Jack Smith will go after it. Smith gets it over to Carter Remp. Here's Carter Remp up to Millette into the neutral zone and all the way down. No icing there. Jerome Scaturo goes after it. Here's Scaturo pinned along the back wall. Battled for there. Still battled for. 3:39 to go here in the first period. Along the near side. Here come the Club Dogs, and they will throw it into the Timberwolves zone, and that'll be icing on Ferris State with 3:29 to go here in the first. It is still 1-0 Northwood. I don't know if it's Ferris State playing us tougher than they did the first time we played, or if Northwood's just not capitalizing on opportunities that they've had right in front of McDonald. It's probably a little bit of both. And out to the near side and into the neutral zone it goes, where it's picked up Noah Parent. Noah Parent up the ice to Colton LaRose now. LaRose gains the offensive zone. Colton LaRose goes into the back wall, around behind the net, back to the point. Shot on Ciceretto, I'm sorry, and the puck goes into the Timberwolves zone where Noah Parent will pick it up for the Timberwolves. 3:05 to go here in the first. Here's Colton LaRose. Tries to get it up the ice. Still in the neutral zone. Picked up Connor Stemke. Stemke just out of the reach of Colton LaRose and Boston Bennett. Goes into the club dog zone. Picked up Jack Guillory. Throws it to the far side. Up the ice and chipped off a stick of Boston Bennett. No icing, as the referee indicates it was tipped. Noah Parent gets it over to Ciceretto. Ciceretto up to Connor Stemke. Here's Connor Stemke. Gaining the offensive zone. Stemke a shot. Blocked away and out of play. And a puck drop to the right of McDonald. Held in. Colton LaRose a shot. Kaiser with a shot. And along the far side, Ivasil got it to Soselski. Soselski threw one on. That's stopped by McDonald. Now Moody at the point. Moody along the near side, just out of the reach of Soselski as it gets poked to the back wall. Thrown around to the far side. Picked up there, Jason Thornburg, and he takes a hit from Ivasil on the far side. 2:04 to go and a stoppage of play for the icing. Sebastiano Ivasil with the hit stick along the far side. And it's 2:04 to go here in the first. It's still 1-0 Timberwolves. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. A shot on. That's Kaiser with a shot. And here come the Club Dogs now. It's Colton King, and Gerling's got to hold up with 1:55 to go here in the first period. So Ferris State they're hanging in this game, and a big reason why is Oliver McDonald there on the other side of the ice. Puck drop to the right of David Gerling. Puck goes to the back wall, picked up Carter Remp, but he overskated it, thrown in front to Daniel Ciceretto, but then picked up by Aiden French. Here's Aiden French now. Gets it over Connor White. Connor White wheels around along the near side. Connor White harassed by two Club Dogs along the near side. Still harassed. Nobody wants control of the puck. 1:30 to go here in the first. And now Aiden French tried to poke it on ahead, and here comes, picked off there, picked up Connor White. Connor White threw one back behind him. And then Thomas Kroll takes a high stick to the face. Kind of saw his head go back, and so Northwood, speaking of going back, will go back to the power play with 1:15 left here in the first. Trying to build on a 1-0 lead here at Uba Glaven Ice Arena. And the puck drop will be to the left of McDonald. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. LaRose gets it across to Remp. Carter Remp with it, throws one on, and just a good stick there by Ferris State. Now here come the Club Dogs now. And they lose control as Boston Bennett's taken to the ice. And then a Club Dog loses a stick. Here's Colton LaRose. LaRose with it along the point. Now gets it over to Carter Remp. Remp got it to the far side. Stemke thrown across and nobody home. Here's Colton LaRose. Back to Carter Remp. Carter Remp, a shot, a save by McDonald, and he holds on. Another big save by Oliver McDonald. 41.6 to go here in the period. It's still 1-0. They have one goal here in this first period. They have yet to put another one in. Oliver McDonald, he's made the big saves he's needed to keep Ferris State in this game. 1:26 left on the power play. Noah Perrin with it. Got it over to Cade Sanborn. Sanborn throws one back down low to Siselski. Siselski with it along the far corner. Back to Carter Remp at the point. Carter Remp gets it to Sanborn. Back to Carter Remp. Remp throws one on. Blocked in front. Puck loose. A shot and they score! Matt Siselski, and it's 2-0 on the power play. They finally broke through again, and it's 2-0 here in the first with 22.2 to go. As puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Jack Smith throws it into the club dog zone. Under 15 to go here in the first period. Along the far side, under 10 seconds to go. Picked up by Ferris State across. And they're going to be content with ending the period down 2-0. So we head to the first intermission. Northwood up 2-0 off of 2 power play goals. And they have gone 2 for 3 on the power play. We'll be back with your second period. You're watching Timberwolves hockey on the Northwood Hockey Network. Back here live at Ubeglaven Ice Arena for second period action. Your goal scorers in that first period, Connor White with the first goal, assisted by Cade Sanborn and Sebastiano Ivasil. The second goal also on the power play, Max Saselski. Ivasil with the second assist of the day, and Noah Perrin to make it a 2-0 game. In reality, it probably could be 3 or 4-0. I mean, Cade Sanborn had one right there in front of the net. That went wide. But Oliver McDonald's made some big saves for the Ferris State Club Dogs that have kept them in this game. They're playing hard. Let's see what happens here in the second period. On the season now, Cade Sanborn got his 9th assist of the season. Sebastiano Ivasil now has 10 assists on the year. Connor White getting his 7th goal of the season. As we get ready for second period here at Ubeglaven Ice Arena. And David Gerling in his first start of the season has played very, very well for the Timberwolves. He's made big saves off rebounds. So we get ready for a puck drop here in the second period. Puck drop won by the Club Dogs as they'll throw it into their own bench for a stoppage of play immediately. I mean, he passed it to his own team. Just, there's not really any out of bounds in hockey. And the puck drop in front of the Timberwolves bench. Ciceretto throws it into the Club Dog zone. Oliver McDonald left it off. And out to the neutral zone it goes. Ciceretto throws it into the Club Dog zone. Also an update from the D1 score. Northwood beat Cleary 7-5. They pull off the upset against the number 25 team. And here comes the Timberwolves. Connor Stemke. Stemke, a shot, a stick saved by McDonald as the puck goes here to the near side along the back wall now. Thrown in front. Boston Bennett with a chance. He falls down. Can't gain control. And out to the neutral zone it goes. Ciceretto throws it into the Club Dog zone. Change for the Timberwolves now. Thrown up. Good stick there by Max Saselski. And into the Timberwolves zone it goes. Here's Carter Remp now. Carter Remp throws it up the ice and tipped on into the neutral zone. Here's Sebastiano Ivasil. Ivasil moves in. Oh, he tried to make a move and couldn't get around. Puck along the back wall now. Picked up Cade Sanborn along the near side. Sanborn lost it and out to the neutral zone it goes. Carter Remp goes after it. He's harassed by a Club Dog in the Timberwolves zone. Here's Saselski now. Carter Remp takes a tumble to the ice. Saselski left it off. Intercepted there by the Club Dogs. Looks like Hayden Staley got it over to Hogan David. Thrown back into the neutral zone. Here's Cade Sanborn. Sanborn gains the offensive zone. Sanborn shot on, blocked away by McDonald along the near corner now. Jack Smith at the point. Smith a shot. It went high and wide on the far side. Thrown in by DeLauro. And puck along the far corner now. Picked up Saselski. Saselski with it. Saselski lost it. And here come the Club Dogs. They've got numbers if they hurry. Here comes Hayden Staley. Staley along the near side. Good back check by the Timberwolves. Picked up by Northwood and off the stick of Garrett Vanderlaan. And the puck along the far side now. Here come the Timberwolves now. And Vanderlaan with another stick. And picked up Nicholas Moody. Moody up the ice. Tipped on ahead by Jeffrey Millette. And into the neutral zone it goes. Here's Scaturo now. Jerome Scaturo to Millette. Millette will dump it in the zone. Off the blocker of McDonald, and it goes high into the netting for a stoppage play. Puck drop will be to the left of Oliver McDonald. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. In front, shot save McDonald. Another chance right in front of McDonald. Shut the door. Here comes Colton King now. He lost it into the neutral zone, picked up by Perrin in his own zone. Here's Noah Perrin. Perrin just off the stick of Connor White. Connor White goes after it. Connor White on the far corner. Here's Aiden French. French with it. Back to the point for Perrin. Perrin wristed on. Shot went deflected wide. And Connor White picks it up now. Connor White on the far side. Connor White threw one on. Here's Thomas Kroll now. Kroll throws it down behind the net. And wrapped around here to the near side. Jason Thornburg trying to get out. Thomas Kroll, a shot that went wide. McDonald might have gotten a piece of it. Here's Connor White now along the far side. Connor White battled for in the circle. And then out to the point, picked up Aiden French. French, circle, shot, saved by McDonald. Puck loose, and then picked up by the Club Dogs. Guillory can't get it out. Picked up there. Thrown in front of chance. Puck loose, shot. Oh, it doesn't go. It goes wide again. I have lost count of how many times the puck has gone wide off the stick of a Timberwolf. Here's Ciceretto now. Ciceretto up the ice, just out of the reach of everybody. And icing on the Timberwolves. That was an early blow. I blow the whistle because you had 2 or 3 Timberwolves down there. They were going to win the race to the puck. That was a quick whistle, and it's an invertent whistle, and we will get a puck drop in the neutral zone. And I think that's the point Coach Stump is trying to make there. And they win the draw, and they lose control of it as the puck goes into the Timberwolves zone. Carter Remp picks it up. And a big hit there, and Carter Remp is down on the ice, and he is luckily getting back up. Plays the puck out of the zone. He took a big check, and puck along the far side now. And Gerling will stick it to the side of him. And then Carter Remp takes another hit. Colt LaRose, or Carter Kaiser trying to get it, and a stoppage of play. This game is very reminiscent of the game last Saturday against Aquinas. Probably a team that, both teams are teams that Northwood is, I won't say a lot better than, but they're better than both of the teams. But Aquinas and Ferris in both the first games have been allowed to stay in the game. Vanderlaan, that shot went wide as the puck goes to the far side. Siselski lost it. And the puck goes to the far corner, picked up in by the Club Dogs, now behind the net. Battled for there. Back to the point for Vanderlaan, and he lost it. And gets it over to Jack Guillory. And it will be thrown into the Timberwolves zone, where it's picked up by Moody. Nick Moody now. Up the ice to Siselski. And just Northwood having all sorts of problems right now. And a stoppage of play. Looks like it was an offsides on the play. Puck drop won by the Club Dogs. And thrown into the Timberwolves zone, right into the glove of David Gerling. Here's Ciceretto now. Luke Ciceretto in his own zone. Flips it up along the near glass. Picked up there, Vanderlaan. He can't get the puck out. Here's Scaturo now. Jerome Scaturo behind the net. Scaturo gets it over Noah Perrin. Perrin back to Scaturo. Scaturo threw one in front, a swing there, and Jeffrey Millette couldn't get the puck in. Puck goes behind the net. Millette tried to throw it in front. He's battling with a Club Dog there. Puck goes here to the near side. Bolin got it. Bolin gets it across to Noah Perrin. Perrin a shot. Oh, Millette tried to tip one in front. Here's Bolin now. Back to the point. Ciceretto shot in front. Stopped by McDonald. And held in by Noah Perrin at the point. To Scaturo. Scaturo back to Noah Perrin. Noah Perrin makes a move around. Now he goes to the far corner. Noah Perrin got it over to Luke Ciceretto. Ciceretto got it to Ben Bolin. Here's Ben Bolin. Bolin makes a move, fell down. Ciceretto a shot. Deflect. Stopped by McDonald. I don't know if Millette got a stick on that. And the puck's along the near corner. And a stoppage of play here. And it's going to be a tripping call on Ferris State. So Northwood will go to the power play where they are 2 for 3 today. Puck drop will be to the left of Oliver McDonald. Northwood on the power play. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Here's Colt LaRose. Gets it over Carter Remp. Carter Remp tried to throw it on. Didn't get enough on the shot. Here's Aiden French. And then taken by Boston Bennett. And another penalty coming up on the Club Dogs. So their Timberwolves are about to be on a 5-on-3 power play. Over to Carter Remp. Carter Remp throws it to Stemke off his stick and touched up by the Club Dogs. And another tripping call for the Club Dogs, and it is going to be a 5-on-3 for the next minute 36. I just happened to notice Gerling out of the corner of my eye. Well, the Club Dog is arguing the call. I didn't see the trip. I just saw Gerling go into the box out of the corner of my eye. Puck drop will be to the left of McDonald. Oh, no, it's a double minor. I wonder if they got him for tripping and arguing the call. Well, it's 5-on-3 for the next minute 36 as Northwood wins the draw. Stemke got it down to LaRose. LaRose to Remp. Back to LaRose. LaRose across to French. Aiden French back to LaRose. LaRose shot on. Doesn't go. Puck to the near side now. Carter Remp with it. Got it down low to Stemke. Stemke behind the net. Tried to throw it in front. LaRose a shot. That's stopped by McDonald. Puck loose in front. And the pad is sitting on the puck from McDonald, and a stoppage of play with 12:41 left here in the second period. 1:12 left on the 5-on-3. And puck drop to the right of McDonald as the Club Dogs win the draw. Try to get it out. Noah Perrin holds his own. Noah Perrin now. Perrin gets it over Connor White. Connor White, Noah Perrin shot. Stopped by McDonald, and the puck goes wide. Here's Perrin. Noah Perrin with it along the near side. Noah Perrin with it. 50 seconds on the 5-on-3. Over to Connor White. Connor White tried to get it to Ivasil. Here's Sebastiano Ivasil now. Ivasil wheels it back to the point. Got it over. Noah Perrin, a shot blocked in front by his own player. And the puck in the Timberwolves zone. And out to the neutral zone they go. Here's Noah Perrin. Now Soselski with it. Soselski to Connor White. Connor White to Cade Sanborn. Back to Connor White. Gets it over Noah Perrin. Oh, and just out of the reach of Connor White, and they're going to kill off their own power play in a stoppage of play. And a cross-checking call. And Sebastiano Ivasil is going to go to the box for cross-checking. So 4 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And in 4 seconds, the power play will be over for the Timberwolves. So 4-on-3 now for the next 4 seconds. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Carter Remp with it in his own zone. And we are now 4-on-4 for the next for the next minute 52. Here comes Colt LaRose. LaRose in behind the net. LaRose avoids a check there and picked up by the Club Dogs. Kramer got it up the ice, thrown on ahead by Hayden Staley, and he can't pick the puck up. Now Connor Stemke. Now along the near side, thrown down and picked up there, Carter Remp. Carter Remp in the neutral zone. Gets it across. Here comes Boston Bennett now. Bennett in the offensive zone, gets across. Connor Stemke, a save by McDonald. Thrown right into the chest, and McDonald makes the save. 1:21 left on the 4-on-4. So I'm noticing in this game, Ferris is in this game. They are fighting in this game, but also they're not connecting on passes in this game. They haven't been able to sustain much pressure in the offensive zone. Puck drop, won by the Timberwolves. Noah Perrin. Perrin lost it there and now picked up by the Club Dogs. It's Hogan David. They got a 2-on, nope, had a chance there. And here comes Cade Sanborn the other way. Cade Sanborn gains the offensive zone. Sanborn in, shooting, oh, deflected. I think it hit McDonald and then went wide. Sanborn with it. Out to the neutral zone as it's tipped off the stick by Hogan David. Cade Sanborn in his own zone. 10:21 left here in the second. Up to Aiden French. Aiden French. He has to go behind the net. Aiden French with it now. Along the far side. Got it back. Aiden French. In front shot, saved by McDonald. Puck loose. Another chance there, and nope. And it goes out to the neutral zone. It's 4-on-4, but Northwood kind of playing this like they're on the power play still. 20 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Ferris State yet to get any shots here on the 4-on-4. Here's Kramer now, gaining the offensive zone. He's ridden off the puck. He takes a shot from Connor White. Here comes Aiden French. 3 seconds left, and Northwood will be on the power play. Northwood on a short power play with 27 seconds to go. Connor White, a shot that went wide. Puck goes to the far side. Carter Remp picks it up, and Club Dogs do clear it. They were trying to. Now here's Ciceretto now. Luke Ciceretto gains the offensive zone. There's a Club Dog on the ice. Shot save, McDonald again. Here's Carter Remp. Oh, and just under his stick, and it goes down with 2-1, and that'll do it for the power play for the Northwood Timberwolves. And the official falls down. He takes a trip. And here comes Sebastiano Ivasil now. Here's Ivasil. Ivasil throwing off the skate, and puck to the near corner. Battled for there. Puck on the near corner. Picked up by Soselski. Soselski tried to throw it in front, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Carter Remp will throw it back down, and we'll get a change for the Timberwolves with 8:28 to go. Still 2-0. Both goals scored in the first. And Carter Kaiser couldn't get it. Here comes the Club Dogs, and a shot up the stick of Drouillard. Puck behind the net, and it's stuck on the net in a stoppage of play with 8:15 to go here in the second. Still 2-0 Timberwolves. And puck drop will come out to the neutral zone with 8:15 to go here in the second period. And puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Scatero gets to the far side of Nick Moody. Here's Moody now in the neutral zone. He's ridden off the puck, and back into the Timberwolves zone it goes. No icing. Scatero picks it up for Northwood. Just out of the reach of Ben Bolin. And the puck goes to the far side now where Nick Moody will go after it up the ice. And all the way down into the Club Dog zone it goes, where it's played there by Ferris State. Up just out of the reach of Jason Thornburg. Picked up Carter Kaiser. Threw a shot at Jason Thornburg. Puck behind the net, now to the near side. Ferris State having trouble getting out of their zone. Puck goes to the far side now. Along the far wall. 7:28 to go here in the second period. And Kaiser will throw it into the Bulldog zone. Change for the Timberwolves, and it goes out to the neutral zone. Carter Kaiser will play it. He'll throw it in off a player, it looks like. And then here comes Noah Perrin now. Noah Perrin lost the puck. Got it back. Throws it on. Stopped by McDonald. Chance in front. Shot save. McDonald again. Puck to the back wall now. Threw it in front now and off the stick of Bennett, but it goes wide on the net and cleared all the way down. And that is going to be icing on the Club Dogs. Opportunities for the Timberwolves, and they can't put it home, and it's still 2-0 with 6:51 to go here in the second period. And puck drop will be to the left of McDonald as they fix the ice by the goal. There was an NCAA D1 game played here earlier. Shot on, blocked in front off a skate. Cleared in and out of play. It hits the rafters here. And that'll be a stoppage of play. And puck drop back to the Club Dog zone. Puck drop one by the Timberwolves. Bennett tried to throw it behind him and goes to the near side. Picked up there by the Club Dogs. Bobby Lilly lost it. And then Hayden Staley throws a check. Got one in front. Here come the Club Dogs. Thrown in front. Nobody home. And then picked up by the Timberwolves, but held in by the Club Dogs. A shot. Oh, it went high and wide. Puck to the far side. Held in. Now picked up by Boston Bennett and the Timberwolves. Thrown up the ice. Just out of the reach of Connor Stemke, but he'll go in to chase the puck down. Puck battle for along the near side. Colton LaRose got it across to Ciceretto. Ciceretto got it to Sanborn. Back to Ciceretto. Ciceretto throwing one on, and that's deflected wide of the net. And cleared on down into the Timberwolves zone. No icing. Going after it is Ciceretto. Here's Luke Ciceretto now with it. Up the ice. Here comes Siselski now. Max Siselski into the offensive zone. Shot saved by McDonald. But held in Siselski, and then he lost it there. Picked up by D. Mitchell, and he'll throw it into the neutral zone and then put back down into the Club Dog zone. Puck goes here to the near corner. And picked up by the Club Dogs and thrown into the neutral zone. Ciceretto will tip it on ahead. And then here come the Club Dogs now. In. Looks like that's Kramer, a throw. Throws the puck on, and it goes to the near side as it went wide. And out of the back wall. Picked up there. Avoided a check there. Here's Sebastiano Ivasil now. Ivasil gains the offensive zone. Got it back. Sanborn shot, a save by McDonald. And he covers up. No, and the puck goes to the back wall, now behind the net. Another opportunity for the Timberwolves as they cannot put one home. In front's a shot stopped by McDonald as the puck goes wide of the net. Along the far corner now. Siselski can't gain control of it. Puck along the back wall, Aiden French. Here's Aiden French. Threw it over to Jack Smith. Smith back over to French. French tried to get one in further, and here's Aiden French. Aiden French behind the net, wheels around, and held on to by McDonald with 4:26 to go here in the second period. Just opportunity after opportunity for Northwood, and McDonald has kept this at a 2-0 game. Ferris is hanging in there. Puck dropped to the left of McDonald. Northwood wins the draw. Back to the point. Carter Remp shot. That's stopped by McDonald again. Off the stick of Carter Remp with 4:21 to go here in the second period. And at the point, Carter Remp got it over French. Bulldog shot, score! Aiden French, it's 3-0 Timberwolves. They needed that one. Club Dog player talking with the official about something. There was a Club Dog player right down in the crease. And now they can't figure out who's supposed to be on the ice now. As the Timberwolves win the draw, Connor Stempke gains the offensive zone. Stempke in around behind the net. And he lost it there. Puck along the back wall. Colt LaRose goes after it. Now picked up Boston Bennett. Here's Bennett now. Avoids a check there. And left it off for Colt LaRose. Here's LaRose now. Back to Moody at the point. Moody gets it over Noah Parent. Noah Parent, a shot. Saved by McDonald, and he holds on. And then Connor Stempke took a shove from looks like Jack Guillory. Or not Jack Guillory. I don't have number 8 on my roster. Three nothing with 3:49 left here in the second period. Puck drop, won by the Club Dogs. Picked up there. That's Harry Guillory. And now the Timberwolves pick it up in the neutral zone over to Boston Bennett. Delayed offsides, got to get back onside and off the skate of a Ferris State player, and to the back wall it goes. Moody plays it up to Siselski. Siselski off the skate of Stempke, now back from Boston Bennett. Stempke a shot, that's blocked in front. A chance of shot that goes wide. I think McDonald got a piece of that and puck to the near corner. Here's Hogan David. Siselski kept it in the zone and flipped on out to the neutral zone where it's gloved down by Stempke. Stempke throws it into the offensive zone. Going after it is Andrew Peel. He lost it to Siselski. Puck battle for along the far side. Siselski back to the point to Jack Smith. Smith a shot. Loose. Oh, man. The puck was sitting there and couldn't get the stick on it. And here come the Club Dogs now. It's Bobby Lilly. Wrapped around to the far side. And out to the neutral zone it goes, tipped on ahead. Here comes Cade Sanborn. He's got Iverson on the other side. Sanborn shoots. Oh, he went wide again. The third time Sanborn has had that opportunity right there, and he's just gone wide. And then Iverson was taken down, or maybe he blew a tire, but he went right into the net. Yep, there goes to the box Andrew Peel. It's going to be a power play for the Timberwolves with 2:34 left here in the second period. And puck dropped to the left of McDonald as we await. They try to figure out what's going on. As Evan Drouillard was talking to the official, and now Coach Stump is talking to the officials. Timberwolves win the draw. Stempke makes a move in, shot into the glove of McDonald, and a save. Puck drop won and by the Club Dogs and thrown into the Timberwolves zone with 1:50 left on the power play. Gerling leaves it off. Here's Carter Remp behind his net. Sets up the offense up to Stempke now. Connor Stempke gains the offensive zone. Stempke now leaves it off for Boston Bennett. Here's Bennett now along the near corner, now into the circle. Leaves it off for Carter Remp. Remp left it off for Stempke. Stempke gets it over to LaRose. Back to Connor Stempke. Stempke ridden off the puck, and good hold there by Remp. Gets it over to LaRose. LaRose to Stempke. Stempke makes a move in. Pass across just out of the reach of LaRose. Now in the circle. LaRose got it down low. Back to Colton LaRose. He goes back. Gets it over to Carter Remp. Gremp gets it over French. A shot, a save by McDonald, and the puck to the back wall. Picked up Aiden French. French gets it. LaRose. LaRose, a shot. Oh, he hit the post. And cleared on down by Ferris State with 47 seconds left on the power play. And here comes Sebastiano Ivasil now. He's got Cade Sanborn here along the near wall. Ivasil behind the net. Gets it over to Cade Sanborn. And Sanborn, it went through his legs. And now here's Noah Perrin. Noah Perrin with it. Got it up to Soselski. Soselski throws it to Connor White. Got it over Cade Sanborn. Sanborn back to Connor White. Connor White threw one that was blocked off a Ferris State player. 36 seconds left in the period. Power play over. Ferris State to full strength. Sanborn. Sanborn, now backhander on. That got through and cleared on down, and that'll be icing on the Club Dogs with 24.1 seconds to go. And the puck drop will be to the right of McDonald as Ciceretto wins the draw, or Timberwolves win the draw. Cicero got it down. Now here's Scaturo. Scaturo threw one off the skate. Aiden in front, swing, didn't get any of the puck, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Here's Ciceretto over to Moody. Moody up to Thomas Kroll. Kroll under 6 seconds to go. Kroll takes a tumble to the ice. No call. Ciceretto, and that'll do it for play here in the second period. I'm surprised they didn't call that there, but that'll do it here for second period action. Your Timberwolves lead 3-0. You're watching Timberwolves hockey on the Northwood Hockey Network. Third period action here at Ubigleben Ice Arena between the Northwood Timberwolves and the Ferris State Club Dogs. Very reminiscent of the first game against Aquinas last week. They're allowing Ferris State to kind of hang around in this game. McDonald's made some big saves, and if you're Ferris State, your goalie making saves like that, keeping you in this game. As the puck drop is won by the Club Dogs as we start the third and final period here in Ubigleben. Puck goes to the near corner. Noah Perrin goes after it and picked up Colt LaRose. LaRose lost it there, and puck goes to the near corner. Can't get it out. Puck loose in front. Oh, good stick there, but intercepted a shot, and that's high into the ceiling. Not a great start for Northwood here. Puck drop to the right of Gurley. Puck to the back wall. Wrapped around to the far side by Evan Drouillard. And right now, Northwood having all kinds of trouble just getting the puck into the neutral zone as the puck is along the far side. Intercepted there. In shooting, save Gurling, and puck goes to the near side. And a stoppage of play here. And puck drop will be to the left of David Gurling as it's taken by the Timberwolves. Kaiser tried to get it out and held in by, no, not by the Club Dogs. It's Kaiser. Kaiser threw a Club Dog to the ice and then picked up by Ferris State. Up the ice it goes, and that is going to be a cross check on somebody. And that's Carter Kaiser going to the ice, or to the box. So Ferris State with a power play here with 18:58 to go in the third. A chance for Ferris State to climb back in the game. Puck drop to the left of David Gurling. And puck to the far corner. Ciceretto, he's pinned along the boards and picked up by the Club Dogs. That's Andrew Peel who got it back, got the puck back. Now back to the point. Gets it over. Here's Jack Guillory. Guillory, a shot. Blocked down in front. Oh, and a big hit. Noah Perrin and cleared on down. Picked up there Jonah Kramer now for the Club Dogs. Here's Jonah Kramer. Kramer into the neutral zone. Jonah Kramer throws it down in, and it's picked up behind the net by Ciceretto, but held in by Ferris State. And thrown to the far side, and Ciceretto will clear it down. 1:12 to go here on the power play. This is a young Ferris State team, too. They've had their opportunities few and far between in this game, but they've had some. And it's things like that. They can't connect. They haven't been able to connect on a lot of passes today. And Northwood plays Ferris State tomorrow at Midland Civic Arena. Next week they have Aquinas, so they see Aquinas again. And then in 2 weeks, it's probably for the MCHC East and one of two byes against the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. You know, I can't see them wanting to do this against Oakland. As the puck goes into the Northwood zone. Pass across, good stick there. Gurling on a good stick there by Aiden French. And then Jack Guillory takes down a Timberwolf, thrown in front. Back over, here's Jonah Kramer. Got it down low and a shot off the side of the net. Northwood can't clear the puck. Back to the point. Jonah Kramer. Now a pass across to the far side, just out of the reach of Guillory, but held in by Joey DeMitchell. Guillory now throws it behind the net. It's Drouillard. Drouillard back for Kramer, a shot, and out of play, or stopped by Gerling into his gloves. I thought it went up top, but went into the glove of David Gerling. So 8 seconds left on the Colton LaRose cross check. And 17:06 left here in the third. Puck drop won by the Club Dogs as it goes to the far side. And thrown down low. Held in by Ferris State, and puck goes to the far side. And Gerling will stick it off to Noah Perrin. Power play over for the Club Dogs, but held in by Ferris State. A chance in front and couldn't get one off behind the net. Now gets it to Ciceretto. Ciceretto along the near corner. Ciceretto takes a tumble to the ice, got back up, got it to Soselski, and it's cleared on down. No icing on the play. Picked up there by Ferris State's Harry Guillory. Guillory up the ice. Bobby Lilly now into the Timberwolves zone. Noah Perrin now gets it over to Carter Remp. Up to Cade Sanborn. Sanborn in the offensive zone, leaves it off. Shot, he scores! Sebastiano Ivasil, and it's 4-0 Timberwolves. What a find from Cade Sanborn, getting it over to Ivasil, and it's 4-0 Northwood. .13 to go here in the third period. Puck drop won by nobody as the Club Dogs will take it, but intercepted Connor Stemke, and he lost it. And here come the Club Dogs now. Here's Colton King. Colton King, a shot sticked away by Gerling. Colton King got his rebound and then taken away by Boston Bennett. Up the ice to Connor Stemke. Stemke to Colton LaRose. He lost it, almost picked up by the Club Dogs, but Connor Stemke able to pick it up. Now Colton King takes it, and Jack Guillory will throw it into the neutral zone. Here's Connor Stemke now. Stemke in the offensive zone. Wheels around at the far wall and throws it behind him to Boston Bennett. Back to Connor Stemke, and through the legs of Stemke and out to the neutral zone it goes. Nick Moody will take it, and he'll throw it into the Ferris State zone. Andrew Peel now with it. Throws it near to the far wall. Jack Guillory can't get it out. Taken by, Aiden French couldn't get a stick on it. And out to the neutral zone it goes. Now back up to Connor White. Here's Connor White taking off his stick, but he got it back. Connor White shot, and it's wide of the net. I think McDonald got a piece of it, and out to the neutral zone into the Timberwolves zone it goes. Ferris State wins the race to the puck. Shot on save, David Gerling. Now on the near side. There's Joey DeMitchell. And held in by the Club Dogs. Thrown across just out of the reach of Daniel Ciceretto. A shot, a save by David Gerling. .35 to go here in the third. 4-0 off the goal by Sebastiano Ivasil. His 6th goal of the season as the Timberwolves win the draw. Ciceretto gets it around to Noah Perrin. Noah Perrin up the ice. Up to Ivasil. Ivasil's got Sanborn on the other side and just off a Sanborn stick. Now Ivasil with it. Sebastiano Ivasil back to the point. Ciceretto throws it down low. Sanborn goes after it. Noah Perrin at the point, then gets it to Soselski. Gets it. Sanborn, a swing and a miss, and he didn't get, but it goes in off the stick of Soselski, and it's 5-0 Timberwolves. So I guess any way it goes in the net, Sanborn had another opportunity. That one he just couldn't get the stick on it, and Soselski able to put it home. He gets his 2nd of the day, and it is now 5-0 Timberwolves. And here's Carter Remp. Remp up the ice to Stemke. Here's Stemke. Connor Stemke throws one on glove by McDonald, and a stoppage of play with 13:53 to go here in the third. Stemke with it, gets it over. A shot by Kaiser, a chance, puck loose in front, another chance for Boston Bennett, and the puck to the near side. Now Stemke gets it across just out of the reach of Colt LaRose, but Kaiser trying to get back to LaRose, and then Kaiser runs over a club dog, and then Kaiser gets run over by a club dog, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Here's Colt LaRose. LaRose got it, Boston Bennett, and intercepted by Ferris State. Here comes Andrew Peel. Peel in the neutral zone. Andrew Peel, a shot off the stick. Looked like that hit the paddle of Gerling's stick. Now picked up along the near wall, and out come the Timberwolves. Boston Bennett had it poked off his stick and cleared back into the Timberwolves zone where Carter Remp will play it. Intercepted there. Pass across just out of the reach of Evan Drouillard, and picked up Carter Remp. Here's Carter Remp now. Into the neutral zone he goes. Throws it into the Ferris State zone. Change for the Timberwolves with 12:50 to go in the third. And thrown on by Ben Bolin as the puck goes to the far corner. Jeffrey Millette went after it, and still in the club dog zone where it's played by Evan Drouillard. Drouillard lost it, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Ciceretta will play it back in with 12:30 to go. Behind the net. And good forecheck there by Ben Bolin. Escatero threw one on, and Ben Bolin tried to tip one in front. Millette goes after it. Puck along the far side. And out come the Club Dogs, but intercepted there, Ben Bolin. Here's Ben Bolin. Gets one across just out of the reach of Escatero. And now Noah Perrin picks it up for the Timberwolves, and he'll throw it into the Ferris State zone. Wrapped around by Garrett Vanderlaan. And out to the neutral zone it goes. He avoids a check by Scatero. Here come the Club Dogs now. In shooting, saved by Gerling. $11:49 to go here in the third. It's still 5-0 Timberwolves. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Now here's Jack Smith. Jack Smith in the neutral zone. Throws it into the Ferris State zone. Aiden French goes after it. Ridden off the puck. Jack Smith got it to Aiden French. Held in there by Thomas Kroll. Kroll a shot and stopped by McDonald. Puck drop will be to the right of McDonald with 11:29 to go in the third. Puck to the back wall. Now along the far side. Connor White. White threw one high and hit the glass. Aiden French now. Gets one across to Jack Smith. Jack Smith throws one on. Saved by McDonald. Another chance, and that goes wide of the net. And a stoppage of play. Puck drop won by the Club Dogs, and they'll throw it all the way down, and that'll be icing on Ferris State. So right back down to the same face-off dot. Puck drop won by nobody. Gained control of by the Club Dogs. Thrown to the far side, where it's picked up by Ferris. Good play there by Ivasil. Got it, tried to get it to Sanborn. Picked up by the Club Dogs, and here comes Hogan David. David throws one to the back wall. And then Carter Remp throws a body to the boards. That's Hayden Staley who got thrown down. Carter Remp falls down. Puck along the near wall. Picked up Cade Sanborn. Here's Sanborn. He's got a chance. Sanborn in, gaining the offensive zone. Sanborn shot it, went wide again. I think it deflected off of McDonald. And out to the neutral zone. Up to Hogan. David and delayed offsides. Or offsides on the Club Dogs. Puck drop will be in front of the Club Dogs zone. Picked up by Ferris State in their own zone. Now to the neutral zone it goes. Up along the near wall. Colton LaRose battles for it. And back out to the neutral zone for Noah Perrin. Perrin up to Stemke. Stemke was tripped. Yep, there we go. I was hoping they would call that. And Northwood back to the power play with 10:08 to go in the third. It's 5-0 Timberwolves. Off the goal by Max Soselski. And puck drop to the left of McDonald. Won by the Timberwolves. Stemke got it over to Carter Remp. Remp back to Stemke. Stemke gets it over LaRose. Back in front. Bennett shot. Doesn't go. LaRose lost it. Out to the neutral zone it goes. And into the Timberwolves zone it goes, where Connor Stemke will pick it up for the Timberwolves. 1:40 left on the power play. Connor Stemke left it up for Carter Remp. Now to Colton LaRose now. LaRose just out of the reach of Carter Remp, and he'll pick it up in the neutral zone. Carter Remp now gets one across off the skate of a Club Dog. LaRose back to Stemke. Stemke at the circle. Pass across. A chance shot. And they score! Carter Remp, and it's 6-0 Timberwolves. Another power play goal. Three power play goals today for the Northwood Timberwolves, and it is now 6-0. And 9:30 to go here in the third. Now here's Nick Moody now. Moody throws it along the wall. Out to the neutral zone. Now picked up by the Club Dogs. And across, a shot by Hayden Staley. That's deflected wide. Picked up there by Hogan David. A chance there. That shot doesn't go. Hogan David picks it up. On the near wall. Back to the point. Shot on. That goes wide of the net. And Ben Bolin will pin a Club Dog to the boards, and picked up by the Timberwolves. Here's Nick Moody. Moody up to Jeffrey Millette. Millette got it up to Jerome Scaturo. And it's in the Club Dog zone. Ben Bolin ridden off the puck, but got it back. Ben Bolin pinned along the back wall. Bolin gets it back. Got it down low to Jack Smith. Jack Smith, a shot blocked in front, picked up there Hayden Staley. Just out of the reach of, it looked like, Joey DeMitchell. And up the ice and into the Timberwolves zone. It will be an icing on the Club Dogs. So for Division III ACHA's sake, goal differential 7 goals is what it maxes out at. Northwood is a goal away from that. That goes into the ranking. Strength of schedule goes in the ranking, and who you beat. As it's thrown down, and puck along the near wall. Out to the neutral zone it goes. Here comes Kramer. Kramer ridden off the puck by Ciceretto, and there's a stoppage of play. And Ciceretto's going to go to the box. So a power play for Ferris State now. And puck drop will be to the left of David Gerling. Timberwolves can't take the draw. Thrown in front and good stick there by the Timberwolves. Poked on ahead. Colton LaRose, he's got a breakaway. LaRose in. LaRose shoots. Oh, stopped by McDonald, and we are going to get a penalty. So back to the box go the Club Dogs. And they got about 15 seconds on that power play before they got right back to the box, and we will skate 4-on-4. Puck drop won by the Timberwolves. Moody a shot into the glove of McDonald and a stoppage of play with 7:47 left here in the game. I want to let you know tomorrow we'll be back on the air. First with D3 at 2:30 against these same Club Dogs. And about 5 o'clock we will have D1 Northwood against D1 Cleary. So a full day of hockey tomorrow on the Northwood Hockey Network as Colton LaRose throws one on. That's blocked away. And back into the Club Dog zone. Picked up there behind the net by Andrew Peel. Peel into the neutral zone. Throws it to off the wall. Good pass there and a pass across. Joey DeMitchell and then lost there to Boston Bennett. Here's Ivasil now. Timberwolves have numbers. Ivasil pass across. Timberwolf taking down Noah Perrin. Gets it over to Soselski. Soselski's got 2 on the day. Still waiting on a good hat trick call. As the puck goes to the back wall, picked up Noah Perrin. Noah Perrin with it. Gets it over to Ivasil. Ivasil gains the offensive zone. Ridden off the puck, lost it, and out to the neutral zone it goes. They flip it back in their own zone and back out to the neutral zone. Played ahead by Kramer, but he couldn't get it in. Now they do. Carter Remp got it over to Soselski, then back over to Carter Remp off the stick of Ivasil. Here's Carter Remp. Over, skated the puck, but Ivasil picked it up. Ivasil shot, he scores! What a shot by Ivasil! I haven't done one all day, but I will do a replay for that shot by Sebastiano Ivasil. Ivasil just walked right in to the offensive zone, and right there just a rocket of a wrister, and it is 7-0 Timberwolves. As the puck drop is won by the Timberwolves, here's Connor White. So the Timberwolves at that 7-goal mark. Connor White. Let's see if they take more shots or if they just play keep away from the Club Dogs. In front. Connor White a shot. It stopped. Blocked in front. 6:04 to go. Puck along the back wall now to the near corner. Intercepted Connor White. Connor White a shot, doesn't go, and out come the Club Dogs now. Wheeling around was Daniel Ciceretto up the ice. Here they come, shot on, save, rebound in front, another save by Gerling as the puck goes to the near wall. Another chance in front, good stick there by Noah Perrin with 5:38 to go in the third. And puck goes in the Club Dog zone. White a shot, a save. And Thomas Kroll couldn't get a shot on. Here's Ciceretto. Tried to throw one to Kroll. And out to the neutral zone it goes. Drouillard threw it in front to nobody as he had no help. And out come the Timberwolves now. Both teams at full strength. Up to Scaturo. Scaturo up to Jeffrey Millette. Millette gains the offensive zone. Millette goes in behind, or threw one on McDonald. They haven't changed the score here at Ubaglaben, but I'm pretty sure it's 7-0. My math could be off, but we got the 7th goal. That's all that matters. I was not a math major in school, so as the puck goes to the far corner, picked up by Jack Guillory and intercepted Scatero. Scatero throws one to the back wall where Ben Bolin will pick it up, throw one in front, and out come the Club Dogs. It's Colton King. Colton King throws one into the Timberwolves zone where it's picked up there by Nick Moody. Here's Moody up to Millette. Millette left it up for Scatero and picked up there. Here's Jeffrey Millette. Millette gains the offensive zone. Millette made a move. Millette shoots. Oh, it went wide. And another chance. And the puck goes behind the net for Scatero. Millette had a golden opportunity right there. And still in the Timberwolves zone, or in the Club Dog zone. And then thrown down by Bolin as he blows a tire in the neutral zone. 4:04 to go here in the third period. And up the ice. Into the neutral zone it goes. Thrown on ahead. Blocked by Carter Remp. Remp up to Colton LaRose. LaRose lost it there. Regains control of it in the neutral zone. Throws it in. And the puck goes back around to the far side. Picked up by the Timberwolves' Connor Stemke. Stemke tried to leave one off. Nobody behind him. And a stick there by the Club Dogs. And they try to get out of their own zone. And they... miscommunication there. And delayed offside. Boston Bennett goes after the puck. And up to the neutral zone it goes. Thrown on ahead by Daniel Ciceretto. Carter Remp behind the net. Ridden off. Sticked away by Gerling. Colton LaRose now with 3:11 to go. And intercepted there by the Club Dogs. Here's DeMitchell. DeMitchell will throw one on. And then Connor Stemke. Stemke into the neutral zone it goes. Up to Boston Bennett. Bennett will throw it on net on McDonald. And thrown back down to the neutral zone. 2:46 to go here in the third period. Here's Luke Ciceretto. Gets it over to Carter Kaiser. Kaiser will throw it into the offensive zone where it's picked up there by Jonah Kramer. Kramer throws it behind him to Harry Guillory. Guillory up the ice to Hogan David. David in the neutral zone they go. Thrown on ahead, sticked away by Gerling. Puck along the back wall now. Here comes Ciceretto. Ciceretto up the ice. Here comes Thomas Kroll. Kroll in the offensive zone with 2:08 to go. And then picked up by the Club Dogs. Here's Aiden French. Aiden French throws it along the to the back wall. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. 7-0 Timberwolves. To the neutral zone. Picked up Hogan David. David, a shot sticked away by Gerling. Thrown on. Picked up Jeffrey Millette. Gets it over to Aiden French just off his stick. French gains the offensive zone. Aiden French stops, wheels around on the far side. DeLauro back to French, but it goes behind the net for Jeffrey Millette. Millette throws it in front. Shot! Oh, doesn't go. Scatero a chance. Nobody got control of the loose puck in front. They had a wide open net for about 10 seconds, and nobody could put it home. Guillory throws it to the far side, all the way down into the Timberwolves zone for an icing. I'm surprised the refs are calling icing now. With 1:13 to go. Puck drop won by the Club Dogs. Picked up there, Jonah Kramer. Here come the Club Dogs now. They're ridden out the puck, and then a big hit on Bolin, and out of the reach of Scatero. Into the neutral zone. Picked up Ben Bolin. Bolin will throw it in deep. McDonald will play it under a minute to go here in the third period. Timberwolves 7, Club Dogs 0. Intercepted Ben Bolin. Bolin, a shot. Stopped by McDonald. Puck loose. And then picked up there by Scatero. Here's Jerome Scatero now. Got it over to Connor White. Connor White gets it over to Ben Bolin. Bolin, a shot that went wide of the net. Now here's Moody now. And out to the neutral zone it goes with under 25 seconds to go here in the third period. Connor White up the ice. Couldn't get it to a Timberwolf, and it's cleared back down. Moody will pick it up for the Timberwolves now behind his own net. Under 10 seconds to go here in the third period. And David Gerling, the goalie who missed most of this year and the rest of last year with an injury, has come into Ferris State, and he's gotten a shutout in his first start this year, and the Northwood Timberwolves have beaten the Ferris State Club Dogs 7-0 here at Ubergleben Ice Arena. That'll do it here. We will be back tomorrow at 2:30 at Midland Civic Arena for round 4 of the Timberwolves and Club Dogs, and at 5 o'clock for Cleary and Northwood. You've been watching Timberwolves Hockey on the Northwood Hockey Network. For the Northwood Timberwolves, I'm John Gervasi. Good night, everybody, and as always, roll Timbies. I didn't get the third period, but I got the first 5. I usually go down and get them, but after the third, I just wait for the score sheet to be posted. Because I just want to get picked up and go.